In the Buddha's time, the monks once gathered to talk about how a naked ascetic had ruined a marriage ceremony out of spite. When the Buddha heard the topic of discussion, he said, "This is not the first time this same ascetic has ruined the festivities of that family. He has done the same thing in the past." Upon their request, the Buddha told this story of the past. A long time ago, a Brahmin who lived in the city came to ask for the hand of a daughter of another Brahmin family who lived in the countryside. Both families were of equal rank and standing. The two families agreed upon a wedding day that was favorable to both of them. However, according to custom, the city Brahmin went to consult a naked ascetic to discern whether the stars were favorable for holding the festivities that day. The ascetic was indignant and thought,
"They already chose a day without consulting me. Their coming to me is an empty gesture. I will teach them a lesson. How dare they see me as a mere formality? You cannot get married on that day. The stars are not favorable. Nuptials should not be held on that day. If they are, great misfortune will fall upon both families. No, no, no. That is not a good day at all."
The family of the city Brahmin put their faith in the naked ascetic and decided not to go get the bride that day. However, the bride's family in town had made all the preparations for the wedding. However, after much time had passed, the groom's family had not arrived. They got very upset and said,
"They were the ones who picked the day, and yet they did not come? We will not allow our expenses to go to waste. Who do they think they are? They're just city Brahmin. Let's marry our daughter to someone else."
The family then found another groom and gave their daughter to him in marriage, with all the festivities that they'd already planned. The next day, the family of the city Brahmins came to fetch the bride. However, when they arrived, they saw that the festivities had already happened. They called out,
"Hey, we are here to collect the bride." "What bride?" "My daughter got married yesterday." "What? How could you do that when you promised her to my son? How can you break your word so easily? Do you not have any honor?" "Honor? You speak to me of honor? You city folk are bad people. You set a date to come get the bride and just do not show up? What kind of honor do you have? Get out of here. My daughter was married yesterday to someone who had the honor to be present for his own wedding."
As the two families were arguing, a wise young man happened to pass by and heard the commotion. He offered to help. Once he had heard both sides of the story, he said, "What do the stars matter? What effect do they have on our lives? Doesn't the luck come from getting the girl? Only fools look for lucky days. While waiting for their luck to arrive, how many lucky situations have they missed? Trusting in superstitions will always lead to ruin, for they are not the truth." The Brahmins from the city felt horrible and realized their folly. they had no choice but to hang their heads and return home empty-handed. The Buddha then concluded the Jataka by saying, "As you can see, this is not the first time this naked ascetic has ruined the festivities for this family. He did the exact same thing in the past. This naked ascetic was the same naked ascetic from the past. The families were the same. I was the wise and good man who helped explain the situation." What did you learn from this story? Let us know in the comments. We hope you enjoyed the video. Click like if you did, and click subscribe if you want to see our uploads. And consider making a donation to support our Buddhist animation project.